All right, so in today's Scratch class, okay, you are with teacher Moreri and we are learning programming. All right,
That sounds nice.
so we're going to look at how we do conversations. Well, there are many styles, but today we're going to look at time synchronization. How do you synchronize your time between the So we're gonna say time synchronization.
Time
Synchro.
synchronization.
So synchronization is coming from the word to synchronize, means to match your time, to match the time, to synchronize, so that we make sure that things that go along properly. So we have two cats. Normally, if you want cat A to cat A, if you have two sprites, when we look at their names right here, you have to find a way to differentiate them. This one says cat, this one says sprite one. Well, you can also put it, it's good to like to say green cat. Well, maybe there might not be a green cat, like green cat, and then this one you can go and say orange cat. So again, naming things are also very important. It's very good for it. So if you say this is green cat, then we're gonna click at it, and then we go to costume, and then we try to color it green. So you go to your color, and then you find a good green, maybe darker one. We take the bucket first. I didn't choose the bucket. Choose the bucket. You take a darker green, and then you do it like
You want a
so.
dog.
You do it like so. So you get the other part. So good. So it looks cool. And then you want the cat to face the green cat to face the orange cat. So we select the green cat, and then you can just take a point to direction. So let's get this one to be a little big. You can just go take point to direction, and then you give it an initial direction of -90. And then if you do that, then it's going to turn like that. But then again, there is no cause for alarm. How do we fix this? How do we fix this? It's upside down. How do we fix it? What is it called? That's your problem. You guys want to learn, you have to learn how to speak. It's called set rotation style. It's called what?
Set rotation
style. To what? Left, right. So that you're going to be upright, not 360 degree all around. So set rotation style. Don't say we go here, we go here. You have to really, really grow your English level. Set rotation style. You go on YouTube. 5-year-olds are teaching Scratch. So they have to master all these things. It's part of your vocabulary, part of your learning. All right. The English language is all you get to use right now to show your intelligence or to learn new things. You're not learning in Bamleke or something. You're not writing that. So you have to really be using your English language, not just do things and then you don't remember names of things. So, all right. So if you do that, then they're facing each other. But like, this is the best practice. What is the best practice? And we're going to learn best practice is just a name for like a better way to do things. So meaning that you know that you can just go and program, but what is a best practice? Meaning each time you program, do it like that. And then it's going to be very easy for everybody who is coming or everybody reading your code. So you say when flag is clicked, this green guy points at what? Points at -90. You set that in your program. Don't just go and do it and leave it like that. Every time they click flag in the beginning, we should always endeavor to start our game with that. And then we go to this other guy and we say when flag is clicked, we point at what? For the first guy, when flag is clicked, we point at direction 90. So pointing at 90 meaning pointing right, -90 meaning facing left. So in the beginning, if you do this, even if this guy was, let's say, this guy was like this, and then we go to this other guy. This other guy is like that. All right. Okay, good. Let's say these three guys are like this. Okay, since this guy is no more turning all around, he cannot turn all around like this one. So if I go full screen and I click flag, pap, they are facing each other. So this is a very good practice so that this is called to reset your game. Everybody say reset.
Reset.
So re plus set. So that is a prefix plus a root word. Say prefix plus a root word.
Prefix plus a root word.
Good. So it's not suffix. It does not come after the root. So before the root is called a prefix. So if you put a prefix, re means to repeat. Like reread means repeat the reading. Redraw, repeat the drawing. So if you reset, it means in the beginning you set something. When you go back, you reset it. So it's really good for you to do that. So these are all, sometimes we can call this initialization. So this is another word, initialization. So we have to initialize, meaning that in the beginning we have the initial and the final. Everybody say initial and final.
Initial and final.
Good. So initial means in the beginning. So in the beginning we have to say what are their positions and what are their directions. So position and direction, very good. If you forget anything to do in the beginning with a program, you have to initialize position and direction. So now we are with the green. So we go and choose the position. Go to remembers this position. So you bring that go to and just keep it there. So you move something to a position. If you want this one to be closer, you move it here. And then now go to will remember the position. So then you click on it. Then now go to is remembers this position, negative 40, negative 21. If you come here, you see negative 40, negative 21. So you just pick it from the go to. So how do you use go to? Don't just bring go to, then you move something. Move first, and then you bring the go to, because go to will remember that. Or if you want to just decide where you want it to go, for example, we can say, okay, you will be at the center position in terms of left and right. But maybe not. The center position in terms of up and down, and which is what? 0. But you'll be 50 points to the what? 50 pixels to the left. Okay, and then we go to the other guy. We say when flag is clicked, you're gonna be also what? At 0 center position with regards to what? Up and down. And then you're gonna be 50 pixels to the right. So if you do that, they're gonna be center 50 pixels. So well, the whiskers is almost touching, but that's fine. The whiskers, the cats have whiskers, right? Okay, so the whiskers are almost touching over there, but like that's fine. So this is set up. So again, when we learn how to program hardware, our microcontroller, if we're doing an Arduino project, we have to do what? Set up. We have to set the pin numbers. So again, in software programming, because we're just programming, but we are programming indirectly in the CPU of the computer. So indirectly, we are also programming the CPU to run this code, even though we just say software and not hardware. Yeah, hardware will mean that you get your microcontroller and you control it to like light bulbs, LEDs, or electric motors, or servo motors, or some other peripherals. Okay, so this is setup. So this is good because we have initialized our. We have initialized what? Nope. We have initialized what? 2 things about the sprite. We've initialized the what 2 things? What 2 things? The direction, the position and direction. We have initialized the position and direction of our sprite, because this is called sprite programming. You're programming properties of the sprite. Position, direction, they are what? Properties of the sprite. Properties means what? Color, shape, sizes, things about you. Your traits. Properties also means what? Your traits, the way you look and the way you behave. And that in science, we call it traits. And here in just general English, we say properties or characteristics or features. So those are all synonyms about that, okay? Now, let's see. So this is very good in the beginning of a program, so that each time you relaunch the program or you restart the program, you know how it will behave. So this is very, very good. It's called what? Best practice. Best practice. All right. So now our short lesson for today is about time synchronization. Now we want to have a good conversation. You people will come up with a conversation. Green cat meets orange cat. What do they say? Glory, go. Who speaks first?
Orange.
Orange cat speaks first. What does orange cat say?
Hello, nice to meet. Hello,
Which one? Which one?
the orange cat.
Says what?
The orange cat says hello.
Okay, says hello. Where do we go to find the code for hello? Motion, looks, sound, where?
Sounds, I think.
Sound has nothing like hello.
Wait, look.
Looks. So we go to looks and we can see say hello. Do you want to say hello forever, this second one, or you want to say hello for some time?
Say hello. Just say hello.
Just say hello.
Yes.
And then the halo is never going to disappear. Now, if you do this one, it's just going to say hello. The halo is just going to stay there.
Oh, just 2 seconds.
All right. So you have to understand. You people have had Scratch for a long time, and you still don't know how these things works. Oh my God! I will barbecue somebody here. So you say hello for how long? Choose your time.
1 second.
For a second. Good. All right. So now, and now let's go now. Okay. What happens next?
The cat says hello.
Who says hello? Oh,
The green one.
Oh, you wanted but orange to go first. Okay, sorry, we're putting that in that. So orange says hello for a second. Then who goes next? Green does what?
Green says hello. Nice to meet you.
Okay,
Hello,
green says
nice.
hello, and then we have to type nice to meet you. Okay. And is that all for how long?
1 second again.
1 second again. Is that all? Okay, let's go and test what you have programmed. Okay. So we go full screen and we hit the green button.
Flat.
We hit the green button. See what happens when we hit the green button. See what happens. Is that cool?
No.
What is wrong? Why is it happening like this?
I think we should put wait.
Time synchronization. Time synchronization. The time is not synchronized. The time is not
synchronized.
So we have to solve that problem. So who goes first? The orange goes first. So while the orange is saying this for 1 second, what should the green be doing?
Waiting.
Waiting
for an event.
Waiting for what? Waiting for how long?
Maybe 3 or 2.
Why 3? Why 2? You have to synchronize. You have to balance the time. This guy goes and says something for 1 second. Now, why he's saying all that for 1 second? This guy should also wait for 1 second before the guy can say something.
Okay.
And why the guy comes and says something for 1 second, what should the other guy now do? The other guy now too should also wait for what?
1 second.
Until you program like this, then you have synchronized your time. Then now your codes are balanced. You have 4 block codes here for the orange, and you also have 4 for the other guy. And now it's perfectly balanced. And that is how you can move step by step. You say, I say, you say, I wait, I say, you wait, you say, I wait, I say, you wait, you say, I wait, you say, I wait. So just like that. And now if we go full screen and then we play that, hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Good. And now, like, again, you can still make it to be better by doing wait for 2 seconds. And before you say nice to meet you, and now it will be like, hello, disappears before the other guy says, hello, nice to meet you. So you breathe before you answer. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. So again, you have that 1 second in between. But if you want to match it perfectly, that is called perfect synchronization. So 1 second, 1 second. So as immediately you finish, hello, I also go, hello, nice to meet you. So now it teaches people how to read very fast because You're just doing the bubble speech for 1 second. So another way is like you can take your bubble speech for what? 2 seconds. Then definitely they also have to wait for 2 seconds. So instead of doing a second each step, you do 2 seconds each step. So now at least we have time to read the hello, and then we have time to read hello, nice to meet you. So there you go. Time synchronization. Method one. Method one is using wait. What is a second method? Let's go to a second method. So we'll save this one and we go to a second method, which is why we're having the class today. So we'll save this one onto our computer, and we're gonna call this wait. We're just gonna call this wait. So this project wait, and then underscore time. We'll do time and then underscore. We can even put sync. So another short of sync is synchronization is what? Sync. So are we in sync? Like, are we doing things like, are we talking together? Like, are we reciting a rhyme together? Say we are in sync.
Sync.
Right. So sync is short for synchronization. All right. So again, we are done with that, and it is saved already. We can always get back to that later. So let's get a new program. Do we replace this one? We say yes. So now we are done with the cat. We can bring some other sprites. So this time around, maybe let's bring some flying animals. We bring a bat. A bat wants to have a conversation with, probably we go to animals so that we see only animals. You can see probably that with a dove, So a bat and a dove. Okay, a bat and a dove, they'll have some conversation in the sky. Okay, and then probably we want to, other people might be watching this. We want to get a good background, like, okay, maybe here they're about to say their goodbyes. It's almost getting dark, and the bat is gonna go where? And the bat is gonna say, I'm off to the mountains, or to go and catch some insects and eat at night. Okay, so again, we start again with what? Positioning. So, well, for this one, they are in the sky. We just say, okay, go to, remembers that position, good. And direction is pointing at the right direction. We go to the other one too. We start also, we get that, and we go to motion. We point to that same direction, and then go to remembers that. Where is go to? Okay, good. So, well, if you want the dove to face the other guy, you can say -90. But then you also have to come and set your set rotation. Either you do that directly here, and then it's good. Okay, so there we go. And then now, how do we synchronize their speech? How do we synchronize their speech? Now, using method 2. What is method 2? Who knows method 2? Using what? Glory, what is our method 2? To make sure that our bubble speeches can match each other, can go in sync. What is the second method beside using wait?
To make sure our bubble speeches can go sync.
Can match. The way they're chatting can match. How do we do that? No idea? Anybody? No idea? No idea?
That
Really?
means it's the same thing, probably.
Now, this new way, we go to events, and it's called what? Broadcast message. Broadcast message. Now, what is broadcast message? Every time you watch a TV, there's a program that is being broadcasted from the TV station, and your antenna is picking the signal at home, and that's a message. You're watching a message, but obviously the message is a video message, not just text message. So message is just a general word for anything that you send that somebody will receive. So that's a message. You can send a video, you can send an audio message, you can send a text message, and picture message, and all that. So again, here we use broadcast. What is broadcast? Broadcast will just send the message at that point of the code. At the point of the code, we will broadcast a message. It will tell us at that point that we are at that point right now. So if you want, okay, now if Falcon, Bat, and Dove, who goes first? Bat goes first. Okay, what does Bat say?
Bat says, bye-bye, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, so Bat says, see you later.
See you tomorrow?
Or see you tomorrow. So Bat says that for 2 seconds. And then now it's up to Dove to say, you cannot use wait. So what will you do now? How do you tell Dove that, hey, I have said my see you later and I'm done? How do you tell Dove that? How do you tell Dove that I am done? You broadcast, not broadcast. Broadcast.
Broadcast.
Stress syllables. Broadcast. Cast is not stress. Broad is stress. Broadcast. Broadcast. So you broadcast a message, and your message is what? So you can just repeat that message, see you later.
You later.
So, and this see you later is not something that's going to show. It's just going to say that when you go to the Dove, you will not even use this. You keep this away. It says what? When I receive what? See you later. The message is there. As you write that, as you type that see you later, it is now in all the messages. All messages that you'll be typing, they'll all be there. The default message is what? Message 1. Default means what you will see there originally. Like nobody wrote that. It's just there in the software, default. By default. A user did not write it. The people who made the program already programmed it inside. So you do not do it. So it's called default. And we see default when we do switch statement in C++ or C language programming. So it's not message 1, which is the default message. It is what? See you later. So when I see you later, that is when I answer. If somebody says see you later, what do you say to them?
Okay, I'll see you later then.
See you later, and you say what? Bye. See you later, you just say bye. And now there is no wait, just these messages. Let's see if both of the birds, even though, yeah, both birds, this one is not a bird, it's an animal, it's a mammal. But it's a mammal. So both of them we're gonna say see you later at the same time. So go. No. Finish before that one says bye. So I said see you later. Bat says see you later, and then send the message. And the broadcast message is instant. You see that? It does not wait. Instant. Computer is very fast. Pew. So broadcast, anybody listening to the message. So it just keeps broadcasting. Anybody listening to that message will now do something once they listen to that message. So, and now, if you want to keep going, if you want to keep going forever, after you say goodbye, what do you do? What do you do? After Dove says goodbye, what next?
You
No.
guys.
If he wants to say something again, okay, what if Bat says, oh, sorry. Do you remember blah, 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 that? If Bat has something to say. So after Dove says bye, what happens?
Bat says, wait, I need to tell you something.
Falcon, very good. Broadcast message to tell Bat that I am done saying my bye. Broadcast a message so that Bat can say something. You don't want Bat to just go and start saying bye. So you tell Bat. So Dove tells Bat, I have said bye. And then you go to Bat. And then what does Bat do? When I receive bye, I say, hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. One more thing. You say what?
Hold on. Hey, hold on. I need to tell you something.
Hey. Hold on.
on. I need to tell you something.
So when are we meeting tomorrow?
See you tomorrow.
When are we meeting tomorrow? So something like that.
9 a.m. 9 a.m. I think.
And then he does that and also broadcast a message.
Hold on.
And that message, you can just give it a short message. What? Hold on.
Uncle Nelly, you did not write tomorrow.
Yeah, I just write tomorrow in short. The short for tomorrow. But don't write that in your... This is text message writing, not in the exam. And then we go back here and says what? When I receive, hold on. And then, well, 8 p.m. Well, 8 p.m.
No,
but it's far.
9
far.
a.m.
Maybe then it's far now. Hey, well, and then
9 a.m. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Well, 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yay.
Now, if you do this now, look how the conversation now is gonna go. See you later. Bye. Hey, hold on. When are we meeting tomorrow? Well, 9 a.m. So now, what do you think we have done here? This is still not quite enough because you still have a chance to use all this when I receive by doing something. Imagine here, this very when I receive, duplicate it, put it here, remove this code. The same time this bad receives when I receive, see you later, the dove can do something. The dove can do what? Can be flapping the wings. So I can go here and I put what? When I receive this, I repeat how many times? 10 times, and I do next costume. Let's just see what next costume will look like. Just next costume. Just this, and then you see something. See you later. Bye. You see? You see? At the same time, don't think like this receive message is only for chatting. You can also use it to do other things at that same. You can also play a music at that same. So now, since it's 2 seconds and you're flapping your... So if you flap 5 times inside that 2 seconds, maybe it's not going to be that fast. Okay, so it goes back to a costume like this. So now you have to actually check how many costumes are there. You want it to come back to that. So you have to do even number. You have to do even number. So repeat 6 times. But now we have a problem. We have to repeat 7 times to go back. Yes, then here now we change to 6. If you're not smart, you won't see what I did there. It already went to an odd position. So if you repeat even times, it will still come back to odd position. So next, so even though we are doing that, we can delay the way it is flapping. We know we have 2 seconds. If you take 2 seconds and you break it by 8, you have what?
0.25.
0.25, not 25. 0.25 is an eighth of 2. An eighth of 2 is 0.25. Or you can say 200% is 2. So 200 divided by 8 is what? 25. So that's 0.25. Or you just say 25%, but here we use by that. So that when it flap it wings, it's gonna flap it like that, you see? You see, it flaps it. And then if you don't like that speed, you can now be changing here to get a better speed. So you see now, you'll be looking natural. Then now in the beginning, Mr. Guy also who started talking, he did what? He did say blah, blah, blah for 2 seconds. So it means for him, he said blah, 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 but there was no way for us to put the blah, blah, blah. Will you think that there's no way? It's just in the beginning, he just said for 2 seconds. So you also have to do the what? When flag is clicked, you make him flap his this thing. So he will flap at that time because you know all this is happening, but just in the beginning. So when flag is clicked, flap till the end. No, when you flap, a bird can also do what? Glide. You can flap, you make glide. If you want to flap to the end, no problem. Make it flap to the end. But you are using the broadcast. If you want to make it flap to the end, then it means you will just do when flag is clicked and you just make flap forever. Yeah. Is that not flapping to the end? So it will be saying its things while flapping because you've created another flap forever with just when flag is clicked. So this is the end of the class today. I just wanted to show you how to control your time and control speech. Because in Scratch, we have to learn how to do interactive stories. We have to learn how to do what? Interactive stories. So interact, acting amongst yourself, interact. So interact, interactive stories. You have to tell great interactive stories, and you have to know you have the power of Scratch, meaning that you can control several actions and several things on stage at the same time. You can control music, motion, looks, changing color. See, when I receive buy, I change the color of the dove to green at that same time by bringing another when I receive buy, and I change color by 50%. So imagine, run your imagination wild, do interesting, amazing, crazy, interactive stories. That's what I want to see as your project. Glory, your homework is to do a conversation between 2 or 3 or more characters and do one with wait and do another one with broadcast. Comprende?
Comprendo.
Are you a boy?
Comprende.
Comprenda. Comprende?
Comprenda.
All right. So I will see you next class. What time is it even? All right. Yeah, it's getting to. Well, we have 8 more minutes. That's fine. So that's it. We want to save this program again. When you do something, Daddy says you will start to use a computer to do your Scratch, right?
Mommy did not tell me.
Okay, you tell Daddy you need a computer and to download Scratch there so that, or Daddy will create you an account online so that you can save it. You can save your project that you do online in the account. Okay, so that is broadcast. So we have seen what? Wait, time sync, and also broadcast, time sync. So those are 2 things. So you save, you do it in your laptop or your PC, and you save it using an appropriate name so that your name of your project, the names that you call your characters are all very important. So all those are important stuff. Okay. Last class, I said that you people were doing Spanish, Russian. Russian, this is letter P in Russian. This is P. Okay. This in P now in Russia is what? R.
Yeah.
So N is P. Then N now is what? H.
What?
A is what? A is A. So let's spell Anna. Anna is what? A.
H. A. And A.
Yeah, so that's Anna. All right. Then
Hannah.
D is like this. D is like this. D is reading like this with that and D. And then sh is like this. This is sh. This is sh. So a common Russian name is Tasha. Tasha. Tasha.
Tasha.
Then you say Minye. Minye means I. I am called. So Minye E is me, minye, then nye. Let me not teach something. Minye, that nye, minye, minye. What are we missing here? Minye. It's not E. It's not E again. It's something before the E. Minye. There's a ni. Yeah, there's this ni. I don't know if it is opposite like this. That's E. Minye, minye, minye. Then before E now, I think. Oh, is this one first? Sorry. Me. E. It goes like this and comes down. Then N now is H. And then E. Minye zavut. So everybody says za. Za is this is air. This is air. Then Z is like this. Z is 3. Okay, then zavut. B is V. Vut. Y is U. And T is T. So zavut. So this is the first word you are learning in Russian. Zavut means I am called. Je m'appelle. So you say minye. I'm not sure if this is minye. Minye zavut, and you say your name. Minye zavut, and then you say your name. Falcon. So there's F. Falcon. Minye zavut, Falcon. L. Then L. L in Russia is like this. But L here, it goes up and then comes down like this here. L is like this. Then this one is G. G in Russian is like this. So so these are some really strange ones. Let's see the strange ones today. This is what? What is this one?
P.
P. And what is this one? R. And what's this one? N. And what's this one? Sh. Okay. So a Russian common name is Tasha. So you get Tasha is Ta, and then also A, so Tasha. So I had a lot of friends. Common Russian names: Dmitry, Tasha, Petrovich. All right, so those are some things. So let's see these few alphabets for today. Ruski is how you say Russia. Ruski, yes. Mnie zawód Panimajes angielski, Panimajes ruski. Do you speak English? Angliski is English, Ruski is Russian. Panimayet means do you speak? So we'll learn about all this next class. So zavut is what we are learning today. Zavut. B is V. Zavut. Minye, zavut, Falcon. You say your name. Then kak is how. Kak is how. K-A. Kak vazavut. What is your name? Kak vazavut. What's your answer? Minye zavut. Kak dila. How are you? Kak dila. So we'll see some greetings. We'll see that. But today I just want us to hit on these sounds. And then if you go now and follow the audio that I sent in Moreri group, then you can now learn some other ones that will look similar to English or stuff. So these are some areas where, if I say privyet, how do you spell pr? How do you spell pr? P and R is what? This is pr. P and R is what? N and P. That's pr. Privyet. That is privyet means hi. Privyet. But we'll not spell it for now. We'll look at it there. Privyet. So you see that there will be what? Letter what? Letter B. No. So there will be B in privyet. Privyet. No. Then you can also say privyet. Harasho is thank you. Harasho. So we'll look at some common words. Don't spell them now. You spell harasho with what in English? You want to spell English harasho. So don't spell now. Now just remember this. And remember what? Minye zavut. Minye zavut. So, minye zavut. All right, so that is Russian. So that we will, why are we learning this alphabet, Russian alphabet? We'll also be learning Greek alphabet so that we know the different alphabet systems in some country. It is called global awareness. Everybody say global awareness.
Global awareness.
To be aware about things happening in other parts of the world. To know that the world is very rich. Not everybody is using your ABCs. You have your ABCs, you think like everybody in the world is using your ABCs. Chinese are using Chinese characters. Japanese are using Japanese characters. Korean are using Korean alphabets. It looks like characters. Arab are using Arabic characters. German are using German alphabet plus German characters. German alphabet is very different too, a little bit different, but very similar. And then Spanish also has Spanish alphabet, a little similar, but one or two places different. And then you have Russian, very much different, but similar like 30%. 30% is similar, but most of their sounds are not even found in English. Yes. All right. So goodbye, goodbye. I got to travel today. Glory, I see you maybe Saturday. I am not very sure. I'm not very sure about Friday's class because I'll be training in one school on Friday. So I'm not so sure about it. But if we're gonna have a class, I'm gonna let you know. But anyways, I will try to come online and see. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
Bye.
Goodbye. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye bye to everybody.